So as you can see, we are in my new SUV that I got. Today marks 7 days that I've owned it. And here in the back, I got all my gear loaded up. We got the kayak actually strapped up on top of the car right now, because today we're gonna do some island camping, catching and cooking, and fishing. So right now I'm heading over to my launch spot for the kayak, and as soon as we get there, I'll get right back to you guys. All right, guys, we made it. Haven't been to this spot in a very long time. So I don't know if you guys recognize the spot here, but this is where we shot our very first video for the YouTube channel. It was here at this here launch area for the kayak. And yeah, the camera quality was a little shaky and the field of view wasn't that great, just because I didn't have a really good camera at the time. That's all I had. But that was a really good trip because we caught a bunch of fish that trip. But anyways, I got the kayak here loaded up. I'm gonna unload it, set everything up, and then see you guys on the water. So I'll show you guys the loadout real quick. So we got all my camping gear here. We got my cooler bag, battery, obviously. I have 1 gallon of water with me, that's it. Got a cast net. We got the live well right there with some shrimp in it. Yeah, that's it. Let's get the kayak pushed in. So I've decided to pull this old rod back out and give this thing a shot again. This is my Penn Battle 2 combo, and I fished this for quite a while, and then I put it up and I've just been fishing other rods. So it's been a while since we've used this. So I figured, you know, let's switch things up this trip and try some new stuff out. So there's going to be some new gear, or gear that's barely used, maybe even some stuff that you guys haven't seen yet that I'm going to share with you guys later on. Man, I forgot how smooth this rod was. Definitely glad I brought it along. Water temperature in this spot is much better than last time I came out last week, where water temps were 92 degrees, which is really hot, and that's probably why we weren't really catching anything. Whereas right now we got a 87 degree water temp. All right, so nothing over here yet. I'm just gonna cruise along, guys, and try to hurry up and get to that broken dock so we can fish that. That's the main goal. But in the meantime, I'll cast around here and there, and if I happen to hook up on anything, then I'll bring the camera back. All right, guys, we're almost here. I can see the old broken dock. So normally I'll fish this dock right here. You know, I'll walk on the dock and then I'll fish it just from like land. And there's usually some pretty good snappers under here. But I always look out to here. I'm like, man, that dock just looks so juicy because it's all broken down. There's always birds on it. So today is the day we finally get this chance. All right, we made it. Let's get this anchor out and get a line in the water. Oh yeah, that's definitely a keeper. Oh no, he's actually just shy. He's 9 3/4. So we're gonna put him back. Another one. He's definitely too small, so we'll put him back. He might be big enough. I don't know. Might be close. We'll see. Hey guys, update. It is 2:35, so I think I've been at this for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours now, traveling and fishing. And we have not caught a keeper size fish yet. We did catch a whole bunch of mangrove snapper, Most of them were like around 9 to 9.5 inches. So they were like just shy of the legal size, which have to be 10. And so I'm just kind of traveling around fishing these docks, heading towards the island because I'm getting kind of tired. I want to set up camp, hang out, maybe even try to fish off the island. It's a busy day today, so a lot of boat traffic, and I'm just hoping that one of the islands will at least be empty for me. So right now I'm just traveling along, cruising, and having a quick little lunch here. This will V8, and yeah guys, I'll get back to you hopefully if we catch anything keeper size. All right guys, so we arrived on a island. It's not the island I was hoping for because there's some people on it, but we might just use this one because this island's pretty small, and if anything we can just keep an eye out and see when the other people leave, and then we can just go shoot over there real quick. But let me show you guys what we're working with here. A nice like little beach here. It's not too bad actually. All right, so after spending some time trying to figure out where it is that I want to sleep on this island, I finally figured it out. And it's only because I had my hopes set up for the island out there, and you know, I've already camped on that a bunch of times, so you know, setting up would be really easy. So on this island, it's completely unfamiliar to me, so I wanted to take some time to find a nice comfortable spot, and I think we're going to set up right here in this area right here. And then after I get everything set up, I'll give you guys a quick tour of the island. All right, so this tent here does come with a rain fly cover. I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet, just because it's pretty hot out here, and it would be nice just to have this open mesh here. But I do have it with me just in case. For right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my mattress set up. I'm using a different mattress, and everything is pretty much different from what I normally bring backpacking. And if you guys can see, that's what I really like about this tent, is all the mesh that it has, and then the fact that these doors open up so wide. All right guys, so I got my tent and everything set up. Let me just give you guys a quick tour on how it's looking. So this is my campsite, and to save on space and stuff like that, instead of me bringing one of my chairs, I decided I'm just gonna sit in the kayak chair because it's already comfortable and I have it with me already. I got my kayak chair here. We've got the One Tigris Cosmito 2 or 2.0, and just going to show you guys inside. I wish that the Lanchan had a T-zip door on it, but it doesn't, because that's just really nice to have. So on this side here, you can see my bed. Got some spare clothes here, just something to change into at night so I'm not going to bed all wet and sticky from the salt water. And got my cooking stuff right here. I didn't bring much, guys. So we have not been able to get anything keeper size legally. I want to do it the legal way. All right, I don't want to keep any fish that's undersized. So I was super close to catching a couple of mangrove snapper that were just under the legal limit, but I mentioned earlier that I did bring some food, and I have some really good burgers that I'm gonna cook up if I don't catch a fish today. And how I'm gonna cook that stuff up is gonna be on my firebox stove. that I'm gonna actually use this time. Last time I used it just to make a fire in, but I'm actually gonna try to cook on it today. So I'm gonna get that set up, and actually let me show you guys these Wagyu burgers. So as far as food goes, this is all I got with me. I got 4 eggs in here. We got 4 eggs. And then I've got 3 hamburger buns to go with those burgers. We've got the Wagyu burgers right here. There's only 3 in here. And then I've got some cheese. Gotta have cheese. I got another V8 drink right here. And that's it. I did forget to mention one thing. For the eggs, I do have 2 Spam single packets, and that's gonna be for breakfast tomorrow morning, unless we catch some fish. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the island. And this is the camp spot here. We got my kayak back over there. And I'm just gonna show you guys from my campsite on. Pretty much, you guys haven't seen any of this yet. So we've got a nice big open area here for a couple of tents could fit here for sure. Probably like 2 or 3, maybe 3, kind of like a tight fit, but definitely 1 or 2 tents. And then come through here, there's another opening here. You can set up a tent here, obviously. And there's a spot here, which I was thinking about setting up here. Then you got this really nice view of this island out in front of us. But the only problem is that there was a lot of people across earlier, so they were just making a bunch of noise. This island is not very big. I would say maybe a football field, probably a lot less, maybe 70 yards across. There's a spot back here too for a tent. I want to show you guys something. Look at this. This is crazy. It's like a blanket of spider web all around this tree here. Look how thick that is right there. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go head back to camp. I think I might just go ahead and start cooking some food up. I'm feeling like really depleted right now. So I think it's probably best is to make something to eat, get some energy up, and then maybe start trying to fish. I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm ready to eat. They're definitely done. It's hot. All right, guys, so I just pulled the food off the grill, and here we go right here. I got the third burger already on, and what I'm gonna do here, I got some Chick-fil-A sauce here, and I'm just gonna put that on this burger here and chow down. So guys, I just want to say, you know, I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to do this, because just a week ago I didn't have an SUV to be able to bring my kayak anywhere. So I went a whole 5 months since my car accident not being able to kayak fish or do anything on the water really. And here we are today. So, you know, today's a blessing that, you know, we can come out and do this stuff, and, you know, I get to use this whole tent and the firebox stove. It's just been a good time. So I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity right now. Anyway, I gotta take a bite out of this burger. Like, look at that. That looks so good. It smells, you guys, y'all know what barbecue burgers smell like, all right? That's where it's at. This is my view right now. The sun's starting to set. We got the water in front. Got a nice cool breeze coming through. It doesn't get any better, guys. I'm thankful for this. All right, so sun's going down. It's like 7 o'clock. And I think I'm gonna take advantage of this right now with the low light conditions and try to fish one more time and see what we can get today. So I don't know if I wanna hit those docks over there or if I wanna go to the island over there where I was originally gonna camp at, because I know that there's a snapper spot there. But I think I may go out to the docks here and throw some live bait. Guys, I hooked something pretty big. I think it's a jack. Is he done yet? No, he's not. I need to get my net. What is this? Maybe a red. Might be a red. Yeah, it's a redfish, guys. Oh yeah. Let me turn my trolling motor off. Oh. Yep. It's a big old redfish. Oh. Okay. Set him down here. Got him on the paddle tail, guys. This is probably like a, I don't know, maybe 27-inch redfish. Maybe, I don't know. No, not quite. It's 24.5. He's a 24.5-inch redfish. Wow, what a good fighting fish. One last look for the camera. All right, let's get him back. Yep, he's gone. And you see, guys, this is what we caught him on, the usual. Yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to come out over here to fish a little bit, because it's been a pretty rough day. And that 24-inch redfish just made it all worth it. And the bite has turned around, guys. Look at this. Got ourselves a nice little snook as well. Probably like 20 inches maybe. We're gonna go ahead and get him back in the water. Let's try this little guy first. So while we're out here fishing, I want to give a few shout outs to a couple of content creators on YouTube here, and you know, just people that have been showing support to my channel, and also too, you know, I just generally like what they post. But I definitely want to give a shout out to Adventures with Ken, Outer Trail, Capel Outdoors, Virginia Bushcrafter. I'm gonna leave links to all their channels up in the description box, and that way if you guys want, you guys can check them out. And what I like about their channels is that, you know, they all do similar stuff like I do. They're all outdoors, creating adventures, and they have really good editing and really good content to post. And you know, I just want to share that with you guys. Go check them out. Another new item, or not new, but an item that I haven't used in a while was that fishing rod, that Penn Battle 2. I haven't used that rod in at least a year, and it just felt real nice to bring it back out. And that's actually what we caught the redfish and that snook on. So I think I'm going to continue to use this rod. I'm going to retire my other rod for a little bit and just use these two here for the saltwater. Another thing, I got this headlamp. So let's see if you guys can see this here. So this is a new headlamp. It's waterproof. IP68, I believe, is what the waterproof rating is. So it's fully submergible up to like 6.5 feet. You know, at first I thought it was going to be a little bit bulky, like to wear, but not at all. As soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, this thing's perfect. What's cool about it is that it does take a rechargeable battery, 18650 batteries, and it can also take the CR, I think it's the 123, or I don't remember exactly, but I'll put it in the video here. So you can actually shorten the body of this light down to fit that small CR battery. This is by a company called WURKKOS, and they sent me this out to test out, and today was my first time using it. I didn't bring my normal headlamp like I normally bring, my black diamond. I said, you know what? After I tested this out at home, I said this thing is actually pretty solid. It's got a red light on it. It's got a white light. You can run red and white. It's got flashing modes. It's got a lot of features on it. And I said, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to take this thing out for the very first time and just fully rely on it. And from testing it at home, I only used it for, I don't know, maybe 20-30 minutes playing around at home. And then I said, I'm bringing this with me, and I'm not bringing a backup either. So, so far I'm really happy with it. It does have a clip on here, so you could clip it onto your hat if you wanted, or you could just take this whole thing off like that, and then you can put this back on, and you can put it in either slot, which is nice. But yeah, like I said, very lightweight. It's 72 grams, and USB-C rechargeable. So I'm pleased with this, guys. I'm going to leave a link to this in the video description box, so if you guys want to check that out as well, I would appreciate it if you did. You know, I'm not going to recommend anything that I think is junk or trash or something that I wouldn't want to buy personally. So you know, I'm going to let you guys know that I think that this is a very nice light, and I would buy one. So just let you guys know that. It does have a red light mode, which you guys know I'm a big fan of that. And it's got different settings in the red light mode itself. If you hold the button down, you got it. I mean, it'll go like really dim, and it'll go really bright. So you got your white light. This is 1,000 lumens right here, so this is like blindingly bright. You guys can see that in the camera here. I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see out. Gonna go back to that. And then it's also got like a strobe feature and, you know, different pulsing light features and stuff. So pretty handy if you were riding a bike or having to like walk somewhere or hike or something at night. It's handy to put on the back of your pack or something, just to let other motorists know that you're there. So I like that about it. Morning, guys. So I just woke up, and right now it's like 7 a.m. and as you guys can see, like, look how nice the mesh is on this tent here. It's all open. So I slept with it exposed and was able to see the sky and the moon and everything last night. Right now I'm just kind of getting everything packed up. I was gonna make breakfast, but decided not to. I'm just gonna get out and fish. Yeah, I had a lot of bad dreams while I was sleeping throughout the night. Like, bad dream after bad dream, and even the last one I just woke up from was another bad dream. So I was like at least 3 or 4 bad dreams all in a row, and just trying to get a good night's sleep. But it was pretty hot, and then right now with the bad dreams and stuff, I feel like I should just probably get off this island. I don't know if you guys believe in that stuff or not, but for me, I just feel like maybe the energy is off here, because at all times I've been out camping and stuff like that, even on the islands, I've never had like bad dreams or even consistent bad dreams. So yeah, I'm just gonna get everything packed up, so I'll see you guys on the water. All right, so since we left the island, we've been fishing around with live bait and artificial, and there is just nothing going on. I've seen a couple other boaters and kayakers. Doesn't look like anybody's catching anything. So at this point, I'm getting a little bit hungry, guys, and I'm looking right now for like a nice little shaded spot that I can kind of park the kayak into these mangroves, and I'm gonna cook up some breakfast. I'm gonna make those eggs and the spam, because I'm pretty hungry right now. Got my spam ready. Just gonna take this knife and start dicing this stuff up. So guys, just want to mention something. If you're new to the channel or anything like that, I know in a bunch of videos I get a lot of comments of people asking like where exactly I'm at, or like what trail I'm on, and I don't respond to those, and it's not because I'm trying to be rude or anything, but it's just because of the fact that I don't want to post a location and then you get any old body coming out and then they ruin the entire thing for everybody else. So unless you're a local and you know the spots that I'm at, that's fine, I don't care about that. But just one thing is that if you are local and you recognize some of the places I'm at, just try to keep that between you and me. That way, you know, the spots don't get ruined with trash or whatever, people building bushcraft stuff or whatever, and then everybody gets to enjoy it. All right, so spam's looking pretty done. So I'm just gonna crack a couple eggs in here. I think I'm gonna do all 4 eggs. Pretty hungry, guys. And then I'm pretty much just gonna scramble this up, throw some cheese on top. We're all finished up here. Spam, eggs, cheese, scrambled up. Gonna dig into this. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll get right back to you. Got a snook on the way out, guys. About the same size as yesterday, maybe. Let's get them back. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. We caught that last snook on the way out, so I'm happy about that. We didn't get skunked today, so we caught fish yesterday, we caught fish today, and all in all, it's still a good time. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new, as always, and until next time, peace.